Up next is resetting your operating system. You can't build a sustainable rhythm on top of an outdated, glitchy operating system. You can't. And when I'm talking about operating system here, I'm really talking about your nervous system, quite frankly. So resetting your operating system doesn't mean changing everything overnight. It simply means creating micro moments for reflection and choice, giving yourself permission to pause. And I want to recognize everyone in this room because you have given yourself permission to be here and to pause. So just a little pat on your back. I can't see you and you're with your cameras off, and that's fine. Give yourself a little pat in the back and claiming small acts of care and recovery in our high output world. So claiming small acts of care and recovery in a high output world. So as humans, we're wired to optimize for survival, not fulfillment. Parts of our brain are trained to detect threats, not nuance. So if your day feels like a constant alert, alarm, uh, that's not your fault. It's your wiring. It's our wiring. And when we don't take pauses, regular pauses, especially with the atmosphere that we're living in right now, where we're sort of in high warning mode everywhere we turn. And so when you don't take pauses in your day with intention, we get wrapped up in it. It's like almost like the mirror neurons of everyone's worry and concern and uncertainty. We're all feeding off of one another. So it's very important to take intentional resets, like starting your day with a few minutes, recognizing the things in your life that you're grateful for. And we've all heard of gratitude practices, but I want to give you I want to expand it a little bit so that you know what really, really works with gratitude practices. First of all, make it small things. Things like your house plants are rebounding after you watered them 2 weeks ago. They're starting to rebound. Or the conversation you had last night with a friend, Brandy. You mentioned that you meet with people a lot. So really, that conversation that you had last night with a friend. So you can make that list of these things. But the benefit of gratitude, this practice happens when you not only recognize them, but you bring the feelings that they brought to you into the present and you savor them. And that is truly the key to a rich gratitude practice, that you don't just make the list, that you feel the list. And this is something you can do just taking 5 minutes at the beginning of the day. Another easy reset is taking 3 to 5 minute movement breaks throughout your day where you intentionally shut off the cycle of worry or doing analyzing or logicking, as I call it, to clear your mind. Now, I don't know about you, but I can go for a 45-minute walk and still be worried and logicking and analyzing and overthinking, even though I'm trying to shut it off, even though I'm looking at the trees, even though I'm listening to the birds. So, one thing that you can do in these 3 to 5 minute movement breaks is you can hum or you can whistle. Because when you're humming or whistling, or if you're a singer, just belt it out and sing. Because when you do that, you clear your mind of all of those other thoughts. And that is the purpose of these little micro resets. You can also take a puzzle break and do Sudoku, crossword, solitaire, whatever. Just stay focused on it. These aren't luxuries, these are system resets. You're pausing the analytical worry, past and future thinking in order just to be right here in the present. They aren't massive overhauls, just a little breather in the day. They disrupt your cycle of overfunctioning. They calm your nervous system, and you can do them anywhere. They are available to you everywhere. You can walk a few steps around your cubicle, if you're in an office, lightly humming. You can do it. And the amazing thing is that some studies have shown that uh, when you take these little micro breaks, these resets throughout your day, you can increase your productivity up to 15%. So it's a productivity hack is actually to rest your mind and to reset. And I like to think about this while we always look at these things for the workplace, and we get more productivity out of our workplace. The bottom line is that, for most of us, home, there's a large swath of home that is also work and it's responsibility. And so it's true for all areas of our lives, both work and in life. So I am really curious if you have any go-to reset buttons just to really calm your nervous system and to clear your mind just for a moment, and so that you can just sort of regain control of that worry cycle.